Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome on into our next live stream. We are back in the Story World Survival. Yesterday, we did another live stream where we messed around and we did some fun stuff where we put some lampposts in and we worked on some details. So I was kind of thinking that it would be a good idea to kind of keep on that theme. So these are the lampposts we put in. We put them in all over the place. They look really great. I absolutely love the added detail, and I think it just makes the whole area feel consistent and, more filled out, over here we got some more detail on the paths, but we kind of ended on the note that we need to put some coarse dirt in order to really fill it out. And I need some slabs to kind of make those transitions between the levels a little cleaner. So why don't we get going on that? We can grab some slabs. Let's see here. Stone stuff, some of these, some of those. And then we picked up a bunch of gravel. That's not gravel here. Got a little bit of coarse dirt. Let's convert a little bit more of this to coarse dirt. And we can get a whole bunch of coarse dirt. Holy moly, that was a lot. We definitely don't need that much. We can put our one piece of gravel back down, and probably like honestly, that's probably plenty. I don't think we need any more than that. We can put the dirt away. And yeah, we can get some coarse dirt in there. I do think, actually, I'm going to grab I thought I had a my regular diamond shovel, just because my enchanted diamond shovel digs so fast. It's absurd, and it just blows out so much dirt that I don't like how big the holes it makes are. So we can just get our regular shovel out here and do a little bit of digging. And let's get the coarse dirt on hand. It just really makes a path to kind of have that little bit of detail there with the little bit of coarse dirt to kind of dress it up. I love the texture it gives. I love how, I don't know, it just frames up paths really nicely. And this was not an original idea. I've seen other people doing this, and I thought that that was such a good idea for kind of making paths look a little bit more rough and a little bit more, like into the landscape, that there'd be like little kind of muddy or not even muddy, but patches of where the grass has kind of died away because there's a road here. So I think that's really nice. We're going to get a whole bunch of that in and around. There we go. There we go. Let's get some over here. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope people are enjoying the summer weather, the nice hot days that we're having. At least here in Vermont, it has gotten so hot. We have been having some ridiculously hot days, and humid too. My God, the humidity is just, it's so much. It's just because it keeps on raining, but not so much that it's cutting the heat. It's just raining enough so that way it evaporates after it rains, and then it gets really muggy afterwards. So I could go for like one cool day, and I'm not hoping for like 50-degree weather or anything, but like something in the 70s without so much humidity would be fantastic. I think I might just dig this with the dirt itself. It's just so much easier. There we go. Ooh, it's getting a little late. Let's get our bed out. Sleep right here next to the villagers. And we can put in our steps here too. Finally kind of cap that off. That's nice. And grab some of this, some of that. Love it. Absolutely love it. But I kind of came to the realization that these little detailing days are such a good idea to do via stream as opposed to in a video. And definitely let me know if you would prefer to see a video of this. But I felt like this kind of work, you know, just sort of hanging out and plugging away at little things is really well suited for a stream as opposed to a video, because the videos it's kind of hard to convey what we're doing in like the video. But I don't know why, but the stream just feels like a better way to do this. So we're just going to kind of putter around and get some details in. Love it. And then there's one spot over here, I think. Yeah, that needs a little bit of TLC. Perfect. And then before we put the fences and the leaves in, let's actually put in the coarse dirt over here. I think there may have been an Enderman here. Something tells me I I think there may have been an Enderman there. Something about it just feels like an Enderman. Oh, I thought I saw a pillager raid right there, but I guess it's just the leaves. Digging up some dirt. Putting some coarse dirt in. We already burned through all that coarse dirt. Wow. I did not think I was using that much, but apparently I am. Beautiful. All right, where are our fences? We gotta go grab some more leaves, I think. Cool. All right, so let's go grab some leaves. I don't know that I have any left. I might need to go to the tree farm and pick up some more leaves. Check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, we got a few. How about over here in plant stuff? Any in here? None in there. Decorative stuff? Nope. Okay. I think 49 will get us a good it'll probably get us through this little area over here. Oh, it feels so good to have this path all like fully realized, you know? Nice. Oh, I love it so much. And then let's just get some torches on these guys. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Do it with my pickaxe so I don't accidentally path something I don't want to path. I actually might put a lamppost there. I think that might be a good spot for a lamppost. All right, and get over here. One right here too. Perfect. And then we got to pick up some more coarse dirt. My gosh. Can't believe how fast. I thought I could have sworn I had like a stack and a half. I can't believe I burned through that fast. Just grab 2 stacks. Hopefully that'll last us a little longer. Let me free camp for a second. All right, so this area is all set. That's taken care of. We do need to put in the path to the hillside village. There needs to be a path that kind of like winds over here and to here and then probably reconnects there. And then we need to get this path taken care of too. And this path. I didn't even realize, yeah, that path is still bare. So probably want to do this one next, kind of take it in digestible bites. Did not mean to dig up that bit of gravel. Hope you guys are vibing with the streams. I am finding it so much fun to stream. I'm thinking I almost like it better than making videos, because with videos it's like a totally different vibe, but with streaming you just kind of get to be in the moment and hang out, as opposed to videos where it's like a little bit more performative. I've got to be sort of on, and in streams we can just sort of, I don't know, it's just a chiller vibe, you know. Let's sleep. But I had such a good time. I mean, every time I've streamed now, I've had such a good time. it's just like, it's just fun. It's just exciting and enjoyable, and I absolutely love engaging with you guys. Of course, if you're watching this after the stream, if you're watching this just sort of saved on my profile, I super appreciate that. Definitely feel free to hit that like button and comment on it, you know. And if this is like the first bit of my content that you're seeing, you know, welcome on in, and, you know, feel free to subscribe to my channel. It really helps out, and, you know, and I absolutely love, you know, having more people in this community. So do not hesitate. Definitely hit that subscribe button. But we're just gonna keep plugging away here. One thing I was kind of thinking is I should start picking up some of these copper blocks, right? Like, that's good, that's good, that's good. These are good. It's taken so long for this copper to oxidize too. I have been in this world multiple times now, and the copper has just been sitting here and not oxidizing and not oxidizing. And finally we are seeing a significant amount of it oxidize, which is, I felt like would never happen. And there's still some pieces that are just kind of hanging out. Like, come on, guys. Get with the picture. You've been out in the sun and the rain for days, weeks now at this point. Oh, all this is oxidized. That's awesome. Think that's everything that's fully oxidized. Yeah, that's everything. How many did we get? 37? That's pretty good. All right, let's get back to this. I don't want to get too distracted. Just figured I should pick some of those up. Oh man, we're out of leaves. All right, we gotta go pick up some more. Luckily, we have a nice, healthy tree farm with tons of leaves. We can just go shear some oaks. Do I have any shears hanging out? I do. Nice. All right, let's head over to the tree farm. This is actually one area I didn't show you guys yesterday in the last stream, so I can kind of give you a chance to check it out. It's all the way over here on the other side of this hill, because tree farms are so tricky because they take up a lot of space, and sometimes they don't really look very nice either. So let's see. Yeah, so this is the tree farm. It's got the logging house right there. We've got a lot of spruce. We've got dark oak behind it. We've got some birch. I think somewhere over there, there's some acacia too. And then we have this huge area for oak. Let's just get as many leaves as we can. Oh, we might as well use the rest of the shears. For a second there, I was considering stopping, but we are just about done on these shears. There we go. There we go. All right. And we cannot leave these absolutely bare trees, so we've got to knock them down. Good, though. We'll get a little extra oak. Cool stuff. How many leaves did we get? Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty of leaves now. We're good to go. Hey, Will. What's going on? How'd the rest of your evening last night go? Did you play any games? Play any Minecraft? Actually think, did we get like this entire thing? We did get this entire thing. Why did I feel like I needed more leaves? Oh, Overcooked. That's a good one. I don't need that there. Yeah, I haven't played that yet. That's like the cooking simulation, right? Where you're like, well, where you're cooking. I can't remember. Yeah, you got to use that switch. That switch is where it's at. What am I in here for? I guess nothing actually, cuz I've got everything on me. Yeah, I've seen people play that game where it gets like, yeah, where it's like really hard and people get like really invested in it. I know a friend of mine, she's a chef and she's played it before, and she was very adamant that it's actually very true to form as to how it is in kitchens sometimes. Like not even like the reality of it, but just like the intensity of it. But yeah, no, I got to give that one a try. You can play that co-op, right? You can get more than one person on that. Cuz I would love to torture my partner and get him to play that with me. Let's see. Let's see. If you're not screaming while you're playing a video game, are you even having fun though? Like, honestly. I like a good video game should make you be screaming, especially if you're playing a co-op with somebody. A good video game should have you screaming at each other. You should be screaming at the game. Like it's so funny. I love that. I think that's so fun. I've seen these videos of couples like playing it, and somebody will be like coaching the other person. They'll be like, when I'm done cooking the burgers, you need to be plating and putting the condiments on. And the other person's like, yes, chef. Yes, chef. And like, it's just, it's so ridiculous. Oops, I need my bed because I do not want to get a ton of mobs in here. One of the last like multiplayer or like co-op games I was playing with a friend was called Human Fall Flat. I don't know if you've heard of that one. It's so fun. It's like a how do I put it? It's like a physics simulation. It's really fun. My day's been good. My day's been good. I'm picking back up a few hours at my old job because I'm going back to school and I need just like some supplemental income, and I don't start those hours until next, or not next Tuesday, Tuesday. So I had today off kind of as like a little treat. So it was really nice. I think my schedule is going to get a little chaotic, so I tried to really enjoy today and just sort of like hang out and have some nice chill time. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to pop on the stream, because I just absolutely love doing this. This is so much fun. And yeah, and I got a bunch of chores done that I've been putting off. So, you know, I cleaned the kitchen and everything. So I got a lot of stuff done. Yeah, Human Fall Flat is so funny. I remember we started playing it, and like the first level, I was crying. Like I was legitimately crying. I was laughing so hard. It was so ridiculous, and I just I'd never been that like hysterical over a game. It's too much fun. Get some more fences up in here. Nice. Beautiful. Little fence action, never hurt anybody. I have not played Minecraft Dungeons. I've heard good things about it, but I've never I haven't gotten a chance to get into it. I'm such like an old Minecrafter that when they released a new Minecraft game, I kind of had this like immediate gut reaction of like, well, that's not the game that I've been playing, so I'm not gonna play that. But it looks like a lot of fun. From what I've seen of its gameplay, I think it would be a lot of fun. I just need to actually invest in it. So, have you played a lot of that? Is that like on your regular grind? Oh, I gotta leave a space open for this. Might need to scale back this piece of fence. Yeah, that's better. That's awesome, man. Yeah, no, I appreciate the recommendation for sure. What do you mean by like it's more open? Like, do you have like more options? I know you don't build in that game, right? You just it's like a combat based game, right? I think that's another reason why I've probably not invested too heavily in it, because I love Minecraft because it's super chill and you don't have to be like committed to combat, and I struggle with like combat games. I mean, I love them. I do, for sure. I mean, we were talking about it last night, like Left 4 Dead and Fallout and other sort of like almost funny combat games are like more my speed. Oh, just heard a zombie. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's like a cave under here, because every time I'm standing in this location, I hear zombies and skeletons and Endermen. Nice. All right, so we got this section done, and we got this section done, and we got this little bit done over here. I'm not like in love with the idea of getting all the way up here. Like, I think I want to do it in pieces. I don't want to like totally fully send it, especially because like I'm not even sure if we need that kind of detail on like the really long paths. Like, if it's in the valley, then I want that kind of detail on it, but maybe once it like escapes the valley, maybe I can like still do that detail, but just do it like a little bit more sparsely. I don't know, Will. What do you think? Should I continue these path details like all the way into the tree farm, and then like once I do it, like all the way to the zombie spawner over there? Or should I like maybe space it out a little bit more, and maybe there's like other details I can do? I think I'll keep the coarse dirt, but in terms of like the fences and bushes, I don't know if I should do those like as completely when I have Pats go out of the valley. All right, we got our Pats in place. Let's get some lampposts up in here. Let's just throw down some stuff here. It could be good if the path branched out and it's more open. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm into that idea too. I think like a path that's like outside. Oops, I don't want that in there. A path that's like outside of like a town should be kind of more open, and like, you should be able to like get on and off it really easily. But a path that's like in a town, I think is better to be like kind of dressed up a little bit. Throw that down. And we can throw down, it's building stuff. Let's throw this down, and we'll just put that in there for now. It's fine. And the coarse dirt. Can't believe how fast we blew through that coarse dirt. My gosh, that was absurd. Before we get, I can grab the supplies for it. I just want to get this copper down in the right chest. So, okay, so it was spruce. It was, ooh, we need some more dark oak fences. We have plenty of spruce trapdoors. Got a decent amount of lanterns. It was dark oak buttons too, which we may need to go harvest some dark oak because I think we might be running. No, we got a decent amount still. Nope. Oh gosh, I just like closed my game suddenly. I don't know what just happened, but it just got so angry at me. Oh my god. All right. Not Crimson Stem. Also, Will, how's like the stream quality? Cuz I like tried to do I was like trying to get this up earlier and it was getting so angry at me and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I had to basically start stream and then shut it back down again. So I hope it like is going smooth, like, you know, we're not dropping too many frames. I think I'm like at a good level with my like my bandwidth, but just want to make sure, like, objectively from your side, what it's like. Let's just keep the dark oak. Put it in here. Awesome. Cool. Cool. Yeah, when I was trying to get the stream up yesterday, it was like a real, I don't know, it wasn't like a struggle, but I mean it was kind of a struggle. I could not figure out when I streamed like weeks ago or maybe even like a month or two ago and it was totally fine. There was like no problem with it. And then I went to stream yesterday and the whole thing was like really clunky and glitchy and slow. So I had to like look up like a tutorial as to how to like optimize your stream and it totally worked. Like thank God for YouTube, you know, but it was a little bit, it took a little bit to get stream really up and running. So all right, we're gonna run over to the Hermit Tower for a second and drop off some of this copper so that way it's just right where it needs to be. Will, have you watched the whole Story World Survival so far? Are you caught up on it? Am I spoiling anything by showing you this tower? This was one of the builds we were working on. I wasn't able to finish it because the episode just started going on way too long and I wanted to add more to it too. I think I want to build like a structure coming off of it, but I just had to call it at a certain point. It's coming along though. The copper's all pretty oxidized now. Yeah, there's just like a little few parts here and there, but I love this. I love this. Cool. Okay. So long as I'm not like ruining anything for you, and you can always watch it, you know, it's not like you're not going to be able to watch it and sort of see what I'm talking about. This was a really fun build and I love the color palette with like there's like waxed unoxidized copper, there's tough, there's oxidized copper, and then there's acacia wood, and I think it just is like such an interesting color palette. I really liked it. All right, let's get some lampposts up. Oh, you know what I need? I need scaffolding. Let's just run and grab that really quick. Who else do you watch on YouTube, Will? What other YouTubers do you watch? I'm just curious, like, what kind of demographic or like similar YouTubers that I'm coming up with. And like if you found me through like a suggested watch or if you if it just kind of came up for you. Oh, I had scaffolding on me. Duh. Classic. Classic. All right, let's get our situation straight here. Buttons, fences, walls, and get rid of the bow for a second. Oh, and the scaffolding. Oh, my shorts. Yes, 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 yes. I love that project. That project has become so important to me. And the response that I get from it, like people seem to really enjoy those videos. And I'm not like one to really do short stuff like that. I mean, if you know my content, it's usually a longer form, but it's really interesting to sort of push myself and do something that doesn't really exactly fit in my model, you know? Thank you so much, Will. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet of you to say. I've come a very long way, you know. I think about like how I used to build and sort of my evolution, and I kind of like went up and down too. There were periods where I was like where I'm at now, and then there were periods where I kind of like almost got worse for a little bit when I like forgot how to build the way I want to. And then I started watching some YouTubers who did like a lot of like really cozy, like kind of builds, and they introduced me to this idea of like putting details on stuff, you know, in ways that you just wouldn't think to use things. Like I never thought to use gates like that, or trap doors, or you know, other little bits and bobs to like make builds feel more like fleshed out and alive, you know. And I absolutely love building in Minecraft. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. People always ask me like, what games do you play? Because I say I like to game. And it's funny because I always have this awkward moment where I'm like, well, I like to game, but it's just one game in particular. It's not I don't like playing a lot of games. I just play Minecraft. And usually when I tell people that, they like kind of chuckle at me. They're like, "Oh, okay, you know, isn't that a kid's game?" And I'm like, "It's an everyone game. It's an all ages game." I just love that it's something that like anybody can pick up and do, you know? And I know there's people who don't like really appreciate the style that Minecraft is in terms of like the open-endedness of it and the fact that there's like no way to win or anything. But I definitely love like just the absolute freedom in Minecraft. Hmm. Tips on building. Hmm. I mean, I'd say that one of the most important things to do is just to like try stuff, you know? Like it's okay to like put something up and be like, "Oh, wait, that does not look the way I wanted it to," you know? And then to change it after you've got it like, you know, a little bit together. Um Texturing was a huge game changer for me. I used to just build stuff out of like single textures, like just stone bricks or just cobblestone or something. And when I started texturing, I like learned that you can add a lot more depth to builds by doing that. Oh, it's raining. Uh Little details, you know, trying to add like a little bit more life to builds than just having like, you know, walls and a roof. I think is really important. And it can be like I have some classics that I just go back to all the time, you know, like there's the trapdoor with the gates. There's, you know, there's kind of like the little windowsill thing. Where's something I do a lot? Right here. This guy. The walls, fences, trapdoors, like, and by all means, will like steal away. That's another thing. Like things that like you see other people do that you like go ahead and do it. You know, it's not like nobody like owns something in Minecraft. Like if you see a style or something to do that you like, just like go ahead and try it. And then what will happen is you'll be doing it and you'll be kind of like it'll eventually take on its own character because you're doing it. It's sort of different. So that was something that really changed the game for me too, where it's like it's okay to see something you like and copy it, and then the more you copy it and the more you do it, the more you're going to start putting your own spin on it. So yeah, yeah, I'd say those are like my main tips for building. I'm no good at building natural stuff though. Like there's a reason why there's no like custom trees around here because I do not understand how to do that. I definitely got to work on that. But if you've watched my shorts, then you probably saw the custom tree I made in the Fantasy Village build, and I'm actually like quite pleased with how that came out. I think it was definitely a little bit of a struggle for me, but I am really happy with how that came out. One other thing too that like really kind of helped me push my building was getting into YouTube. That really helped, like starting to record myself and put it out there and have other people comment on things and hear what their opinions were of something that I did. It really changed the game for me. I think I started thinking more about building aesthetically and less in a survival sense, you know, because like obviously if you're building to survive something, like if you're setting up a structure because you need to make it through the night, it's not going to have as much character as something that you build because you want to like have it look good or because you want it to have like a certain vibe. But yeah, definitely getting it out there on social media. And if you can't make YouTube, you know, there are like and Minecraft Reddits and Minecraft like Pinterest and Minecraft Facebook pages, and so there's a lot of good places to post that stuff and get feedback. Ah, that that's lame. That's so lame. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. I think I take for granted that like this is my computer and like nobody's taking it away from me. Nobody's telling me I can't play Minecraft on it. And I'm sort of spoiled. I've got Minecraft on this computer, and then I also have Minecraft on my tablet. So even when I'm not at home, I can bring my tablet wherever I'm going, and then I can play some Minecraft. And granted, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that Minecraft on my computer does, like the textures and the mods and everything, but yeah, dude, you gotta invest in one for sure. I think you'll be so happy. I know we were talking about how it's gonna be kind of like a long process, but it'll be so worth it to have your own machine, you know. All right, where did I put? There they are. I was like, I knew I had like a ton of torches at one point. Get that down. I don't know that I need torches on every one of these fences, but some just sort of scattered around. I think we're good there. Maybe one here. Yo, you can do game design in high school? Really? What? That's so cool. Are you kidding me? I did not have that option in high school. Closest I could get was graphic design, which was fun and I had a great time with it, but I could not do game design in high school. That's so cool. Dude, do that. Like, no question. Absolutely do that. I tried studying game design in college, but I got kind of booted out of the program before I even got accepted to it because it had too many applicants, and so they had to like kind of pick and choose a little bit more sparingly, and I think I kind of did myself a disservice because they asked you what you wanted to study, and I obviously said game design, and then they asked if you what's it called, if you had like something else you would be willing to do, you know. So I ended up doing business, like business game design, or like the business of game design, and I was not happy with that. So I ended up going into graphic design because I had studied that in high school and I was really good at it. So yeah, yeah. But then I never used it. I mean, I did do some graphic design, but it was not my bread and butter, you know. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Sorry about that. My computer was getting angry at me because I don't know why. It was just getting angry, but we're good. We're good. Yeah, I like deeply considered going to uh back to school for game design a little while ago, but I ended up not doing it mostly because the program was like really expensive and I just didn't have like the spare money, like income to like fund like a however many thousands of dollars course it was. It was just a little outside my price range. Hmm. I mean, I get that, dude. I mean, I was an art kid all through high school. I was just like drawing and sculpting, and then when I got access to like graphic design stuff, I dug really into that. I had a lot of fun with like 3D design, like making 3D models. I had a lot of fun with that. Um but I'd say the most important thing to do if you're trying to get into that is just practice, you know? Just keep practicing, you know? Get a notebook, get a sketchbook, and just draw stuff, you know? And especially like one of the things we did in college that was sort of eye-opening for me is you don't have to draw like these incredibly detailed like figures with like shading and perspective. Like sometimes in order to really develop your drawing skills, you literally just take a piece of paper and you just draw like lots of like lines on it. Like you just draw like straight lines, curved lines, you draw circles, you draw squares, you draw like, and they end up actually being really cool like drawings. Like I remember actually really loving some of those pages in my sketchbook because I thought I don't know, I just thought they were like really fun because they were really more expressive and abstract. But yeah. And then I'd say the other thing that's like really important about that is kind of knowing what you want to get into, because if you want to do like, you know, more like perspective drawings or something, you know, then you can like focus a little bit more on that, and then and like sort of develop your skills in that as opposed to just trying to do everything. Although I do highly recommend like exploring as much as you can, because you just don't know if you're going to like something until you try it, you know? So I don't know. I definitely feel like I didn't explore enough, and you could definitely argue if you knew my experience that I explored a lot. So I think there's no shortage of just trying out new things. But definitely highly recommend a drawing journal, you know, just a sketchbook you have on you pretty much at all times, and just drawing stuff, you know, like just trying it out. Absolutely love art though. I actually recently found some of my old high school sketchbooks and some of my old high school art, and it was so funny because as an adult, I'm like so anxious to try to draw or like do something like that because I feel like it has to be perfect. But when I was in high school, I like had no filter. I would just draw stuff like no hesitation, or just make any kind of art, you know, like I'd paint, I draw, I do like charcoal like drawings and stuff. I did all that, and I did it like so fearlessly, and I just didn't care like if it didn't look good in the moment. And I remember pulling some of these drawings out and being like, wow, that's actually really good. And I never would have admitted that myself, because obviously you're your harshest critic, especially when you're like in the moment and you're doing something. But when I was like looking at these drawings years later now, I was rather impressed in what I had done. So, oh man, this looks so good with these lampposts. I absolutely love it. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, I'm so into it. I'm so into it. Okay, we got some going that way. We got to get some like over here. Did I get? Oh no, that's just the torches. Here, let me sleep before it gets too late. Gotta hydrate. Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff. Oh yeah, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm trying to think. It was not that long ago I did like a full rewatch of that series. I did all six, right? There's six total. There's three of the Lord of the Rings, and then there's three of the Hobbit, right? I did all six in like maybe a week, I think it took me. It was a great time. It was so much fun. Like I cannot get enough of that series for sure. I mean, talk about some quality, you know, movie making, and I mean the books are really great. I've never read them, but I've heard nothing but good things. And I absolutely love that series, and that whole like world and the lore and the history. It's so good. It's so good. I remember my partner saying something about like the definition of like fantasy versus high fantasy, and he used Lord of the Rings as like an example of like high fantasy because it's got like a lot of detail and like history and like politics and stuff to it. Oh, wait. Entrance sort of like in the Hobbit, like the one in the mountain on the Lonely Mountain. That one, I can't remember the name of it. That big dwarven city. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be so cool. That would definitely be testing my building abilities, though. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that good. But I could absolutely give it the old college try. I would not mind pushing myself a little bit for that. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, can you remember what the name of it is? Why can't I remember the name of what that is? No, 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 no. There we go. There's like a name for that city. I've seen like TikToks and videos and stuff where people do that build basically. They like build the whole thing and like even like the city under the mountain and everything. And I that kind of stuff, like those mega Minecraft builds, I just can't even like wrap my head around. I just don't understand how people do things like that. And I know they're probably using like a significant amount of like world edit and stuff to be able to like fill areas in more quickly, but it still just totally blows my mind. Erebor. Erebor. That sounds right. Definitely sounds very dwarven. Um Nice. Gotta love Google. Um Honestly, I'd say my style lends itself more to God, why can't I think of the name of it? The Elven City, the one in the valley, Rivendell, I think it is. That's like more my aesthetic, or the Shire, like the Hobbit houses. I've never actually done a Hobbit house though. On my other world that I was doing on stream, I kind of like tried to start one, and I was really struggling with it because I like couldn't get the proportions of it right in my head of like where the door should go, where the windows should go, how things should kind of poke out, you know? And it really kind of threw me for a yard. Yeah, Rivendell. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh god, I'm not even gonna mess with that. The Eye of Mordor. No. That's again some mega building stuff that there's no way I could do. I think I wanted to put one here, right? Or was it over here? I already forgot where I was gonna put one. Oh, I think it was right here I wanted to put one. But that's kind of far away. I think one like somewhere around here. What? The Eye of Mordor, a boss? How would they do that? I don't even know how they would do that. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm all for like more dynamic stuff in Minecraft, and like if they wanted to add in like a new boss, that would be so cool. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It is the Eye of Sauron. Whoops. But to be fair, I fully thought of yeah, but Mordor is like where the Eye of Sauron is, right? That's like one does not simply walk into Mordor. Like that's where that quote comes from. Yeah, I would love to get like some more fantasy stuff going on because I think my build style is kind of more like cottage core and like very cozy and cute, and to get like more fantasy, and I'm not even gonna pretend like I couldn't do that, like not to toot my own horn, but I think I totally could handle doing some like much more ornate and like fantastical stuff. I mean, I do it in that TikTok world or the shorts world all the time, so oh, Isengard is such a cool. I love that, like the way that area looks though, like with that huge tower and the ringed wall and everything. I remember even as a kid thinking that was like so freaking metal. We've got to make some more lanterns. Nice. Convert those back, save some space. I think one of my absolute favorite parts of those movies is when the Ents attack Isengard and they like take down that dam and the whole thing gets flooded and it's so epic. Oh god, I absolutely love that part. And that tree beard or green beard or something, he's so upset. He's like, some of these trees were my friends. I just absolutely love that. I gotta read that book series. If I'm gonna get into reading a book, I need to get into that series because I nobody has ever told me anything bad about that series. Dude, I get you. Honestly, I get you. There's such like cool, like it's because the world is so fully fleshed out, because there's like it feels like it could be real because they god, what's the name, Tolkien, I think. They do such a good job like making the world feel like so full and so real. Is it not night? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, the sound design in the movie is just like exceptional. They do everything, just everything about that series is so good. I love Lord of the Rings so much. It's just a total classic. It's super nostalgic for me because I remember when those movies, the first trilogy was coming out, I must have been, I think I was like 13 or 14. It was some of like those were some of the movies that like were really formative for me in terms of like what I expected from movies going forward, you know? And they set the bar very high. Definitely. but that really classic, like, I'm trying to think of like what the music is made of. It's like a pan flute or something. The like do 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 do. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'll probably get like a copyright thing if I do it on stream. But you know what I'm talking about. The like music that Frodo like or that plays when they go back to the Shire. And yeah. I almost just did Harry Potter music, and that is not the same, even remotely. And I'll be fully honest, Harry Potter, that just doesn't do it for me. It's I think it was overhyped, honestly, overall. It was not nearly as full as the Lord of the Rings universe. I would, if I had to choose between Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, it's Lord of the Rings any day. Any day, easy, hands down, no question. Is that all our lanterns? Did we get them all? I keep calling them lanterns. Lamp posts. Got them there. Got them there. We're missing some over here. Yeah. We could use some like in this stretch and down here. And probably like yeah. So just this little stretch right here. Oh, dude, Star Wars? Are you kidding me? I love Star Wars so much. Oh my god. Although, if I'm being like 100% honest, and I know you don't have to be in just one of these camps, but if I had to choose, I would choose Star Trek over Star Wars because I'm like a total Trekkie. I absolutely love Star Trek so much, but that does not discount how good Star Wars is. Star Wars is classic. I grew up with the prequels, so like the Phantom Menace, the Revenge of the Sith, I think, and one other one. And those were the ones that I like grew up with, and so good. Okay, all right. Let me break it down for you, Will. Because if I can get somebody else into Star Trek, I've done my job. So Star Trek, really good. I would recommend. I mean, oh gosh, I'm so focused on Star Trek, I can't even tell where I'm walking. There is the Next Generation, which is good. There's also what is it? Why can't I think of the name of it? So the one I got really into with Star Trek was a series called Star Trek Voyager. That's what got me really into Star Trek, and then it just like snowballed from there. I mean, I've seen pretty much everything Star Trek related that's ever come out. Oh, Attack of the Clones. That's what it was. Yeah. I couldn't remember. And then Revenge of the Sith is the one where it's like Order 66 or whatever. It's good stuff. It is good stuff. I will always take I will like never pass up like a Star Wars marathon. I would never pass up a Star Trek marathon. Definitely never pass up a what is it, a Lord of the Rings marathon. You know what me and my partner have been watching is Execute Order 66. The Hunger Games series. Ooh, that might be a little too like adult, I think. I mean, it is a young adult book series, but damn, does it get grim. Holy moly, it gets really like gut-wrenching, and you see some kind of horrific like war crime stuff going on. And I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, it's really good, but it gets a little bit dark. Oh, you've read the book. Okay. I would recommend reading the rest of the books before you get into watching it. I never read the books, but I've watched all the movies, and me and my partner are rewatching the movies, and he's constantly like, that's not the way it was in the book, you know, like that's not the way that was in the book. And I kind of don't have any context for it. I'm like, okay. But I can totally understand when movies don't stay true to books, and it's like really frustrating for people. Probably stick one right here. Oh, my music stopped. Here, wait, give me a second. Music. Why did you stop? Oh, because I ran out of the playlist. This playlist is 4 hours long. Come on. Start up again. Oh, wait a minute. Something's wrong with my game. Wow, that's so weird. Somehow my game went back to full screen even though I have it set to windowed. I don't know how that happened. That's really strange. How about a lantern right here? We don't have one like right next to this, right? Yeah, okay. And let's get some scaffolding down. What was the other young adult book that I got really into? Trying to think. Well, I crushed Game of Thrones when it came out. I was reading those books like crazy. Oh, you know what it was? Yes, that is what I did. I hit the wrong. That must have been the button I hit. Oh, because I hit like a button randomly and the whole screen like flickered on and off for a second, and I bet that's what I did. I made it full screen again. But Game of Thrones, that's a series. That is such a good series. I love that series. And books way better. The books are so much better than the TV series. TV series is great. It's very well produced, but it just doesn't do justice to the depth of that story. Where is our last lamppost? There's one right there. So maybe one like right here. So if you like Star Wars, Will, what did you think of the most recent ones that came out? The ones with like Rey and Finn and like all like the new series. Like what did you think of that? Cuz like I personally like them. Yeah, like but that's the thing. It's like I don't mind them, but that's like almost not a good thing because like you really want people to like love your series, you know, and especially something as well loved as Star Wars. Yeah, it felt like such a and like I didn't quite understand what was going on, because like where the original trilogy left off, they like won, didn't they? They like beat the Empire and they like destroyed the Death Star and all this stuff, and then they like and then the Empire's like back again somehow, but now it's like the First Order. And I didn't understand it, you know, like I didn't understand like where the story was leading and kind of what the what the logic was there, but they didn't grab me that well. But my family is like a big, yeah, and somehow Palpatine returned, even though like didn't he die? Like I don't get it. Yeah, I think they were going for like wow factor and shock factor, you know. What is this? Why is there just a hole here? We're just gonna we're just gonna dig that up and put that there. Yeah, I mean they're visually stunning movies, and I've got no problem with that. But like when you rely too heavily on your like on the visual part of your movies and don't put as much effort into like the story, that's when you lose me, you know? Like I want to watch a movie and be like sucked into another world. I don't want to I'm like, and yes, visuals, like very very intense visuals will help you with that, but moreover like stories will really do that. Like a good story. I think we might be done with the lamppost project, honestly. I'm like just running down all my paths trying to see. Yeah, I think we're done. At least for now. Wait, somehow Palpatine returned. Rey Skywalker, I am the spy. They fly now. What? I don't even know. I don't even know what quotes those are. Oh my god. Oh, it's so ridiculous. I'm sure they're accurate though. All right. I mean, nope, not map. Well, actually, we can take a look here. All right, what do we want to work on next? We've got all of our lampposts in place. Oh, this looks so good from the map view. Oh, you know what we need to do? It doesn't have a path to it. We've got the mushroom hut over there. Oh, you know what we really need to do? Okay, wait. Slight diversion from building for a minute. We need to brew some potions. Uh Building stuffs. And magic stuff. And we need some glass. Oh boy, do we not have glass? Wait, wasn't I just building something with glass? Oh yeah, I've been to the Nether a lot. We've been in and out of the Nether quite a bit. We had to go there a lot for the Pride Monument, that guy, because I built it all out of quartz, and it was a lot of quartz, and it took a lot of trips to the Nether to get that much quartz. All right, well, we've got to smelt up some sand because we need some more bottles. Yeah, I think we went to the Nether. I'm trying to think of what episode. Oh, it's the episode we built this. That might be episode. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. This was episode 4, I'm pretty sure. We went to the Nether because we need to get soul sand for the bubble elevator up and down. Some glass. I could have sworn I've like smelted so much glass recently. All right, well, there's a bucket. Let's grab back that bucket, actually. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. What episode is this one that we're in right now? Because this is just like, we're just having like a chill live stream. We're not even like really, we're like in between episodes. I think we're on episode 21, I want to say, of the Story World Survival. I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. But let me just hang out for a bit. I just want to get like a little bit more glass. We'll just chill. Oh, that's not going to do it. Which do you really like? Do you like the monuments or the mining outpost? All right. We're gonna grab a little bit of glowstone. I think we have some blaze powder up there. I'm gonna grab these just in case. Those are precious, though. Ore stuff. Redstone. What else do we need? We've got nether wart up there. We've got the phantom membranes. I think we're good. Oh, dude, you're good. You're all good, man. You chill and you stay as long as you want. No obligations. If you need to sign off or whatever. I keep on having a heart attack because, like, anytime I click outside my monitor, I have 2 monitors. Anytime I click outside my monitor, it, like, closes Minecraft down. And I'm, like, worried that, like, stream shuts down too, but I think it still goes. I don't know how it does that, but I don't know if you've seen this one, Will. This is the potion brewing hut. It's our little mushroom. Let me free cam it. I love this build. This came out so good. I absolutely love it. I think it's a real cute one. Collect up all this nether wart. The mushroom house, yeah. I can totally see that looking like the fantasy village. I thought, okay, we've got nether wart here. All right, we do not have any blaze powder though. Do I not have a crafting table in here? All right, well, it's getting late. Let me sleep. Yeah, I know. I definitely have been thinking about like adding a lot of like natural stuff going on in the fantasy village. Like I don't have like a lot of trees or other stuff. So I definitely need to expand on that a little bit. I think some like glowing mushrooms around that village would look so good. Gotta get a crafting table. Because I didn't think I needed one, but I do. I guess I could have just done it in my crafting inventory, but I should have a crafting table up there. Right there is fine. Now let's convert. I don't even think I want to convert all these to blaze powder. I think I just want to convert like that's probably more than enough. All right. So how do I do this? Whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh my God. It gives you all the instructions. Wait. Okay. Wait a minute. What the heck? Okay, I'm trying to understand this. Um, favorite mob in Minecraft. I know, right? Isn't this interface like crazy? I've never seen this before. Um, it's part of my it's part of one of my resource packs, the immersive interface one. But I'm trying to like, okay, I gotta look it up because I cannot remember how to do this. I think it's like Nether War and then Phantom Membrane and then Minecraft brewing chart. Here we go. Yeah, Nether War turns it into an awkward potion, then why do I not see Phantom Membrane on here? Sugar, blaze powder, gas tier, Magna Cream, Pufferfish. Oh, Phantom Membrane right there. And then Redstone. Okay. All right. So first things first, I need to power this puppy. I don't even know where to put it. I think it's there, right? Okay. And then 3 potions or 3 bottles of water and some nether warts. And we'll stick that in there. Oh my god, this is so sick. I love this interface. Look at this. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Here we can speed this process up a little bit too by doing another 3 over here. I need more water bottles. That brew up. And then Phantom Membrane. All right, and let that brew up. Oh, wait, where did I just put the Phantom Membrane? Oh, did I just grab one out? Yeah, I just grabbed one. Yes, slow falling, and then redstone. All right. Where are we at with this one? And redstone. Let's grab out 3 more water bottles. We can make so many potions of slow falling. It's absurd. I think I'm just going to make, well, that'll be 12, I think, if I do. No, wait, that's 3. Yes, that will be 12. That'll be a lot. Yeah, 4 minutes on potions of slow falling. I am down for it. That brew up. All right, let's put these in here. And grab out 3 more water bottles. What kind of phone do you have? It's having a stroke. You just, I'm guessing you're watching me on your phone, right? Yeah, this should be more than enough potions. Oh wait, no, I want that back in there. Okay, I think we have enough potions of slow falling. Something just tells me if I need to use more than that during the dragon battle, I think I'm doing something horribly wrong. Let's put all these bits and bobs back down. What was the other thing? Did I get... Okay, we've got protection 3 on everything. That's protection 4. That's protection 4 too. We could up these. We'd need to do some trading though. I think my farmer villager will probably... I think he takes wheat and beetroot, which actually gives me a purpose for beetroot, which is great. A Potterhead? I don't know what that means. Does that mean she likes Harry Potter? I mean, Harry Potter is honestly not my favorite. I I did not. I was never able to get into it. Just didn't do it for me, you know. Trying to think of like what series is kind of like Harry Potter that was much more exciting for me. There they are. Gosh, I cannot think of it right now. Do I probably have some wheat in here. I don't feel like taking down the wheat field. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of wheat in here. Although before we do that, we should feed the cows. What's up, dude? Why are you aw-manning me? Do you like Harry Potter? Do we not agree on this? It's okay to not agree. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinions. All right, man, dude, go do your thing. Go have dinner. I don't know how much. Let's see. It's 8:09. I'm probably gonna be streaming for like another like 40 minutes or so, and then I've gotta go like walk my dog and like hang out for the night, get ready for work tomorrow. But yeah, definitely. I'll see if I can stream. Oops, I did not mean to hit that villager. Great, now all the iron golems are gonna be pissed at me. But yeah, do your thing, man. Are the iron golems coming for me? Are you coming for me? Okay, he's not. Woof, I got scared. Oh, wait. Do I have some extra melon? Oh, you buy full melons. I don't think that's enough for a protection villager or a protection book. Put all this down. Yeah, I need 41 emeralds. So that means I need 82 emeralds. Oof, boy. All right. Well, maybe another time. I don't know. I think protection 3 is probably going to be good enough. Honestly, I can tank like a ton of damage right now. If something starts hitting me, it takes like I have to get hit like 4 times in a row for it to finally actually hit my hearts. Just gonna keep picking up this copper. I will be right back. I'm just gonna jump and grab some water and get ready to just sort of hang out for another like 30 minutes or so. But let me jump on a quick break. Let me just get up here first, and then we will jump into a short little break. Okay. And we'll throw that down. All right. See you guys in just a sec. Hello. Welcome back. I got myself some water. It's very good for my health. All right. We're good on the lamppost project. We got lampposts everywhere, which looks so good. Oh my god, I love it. Let's see. What else are we going to work on today? We could do a little more work on the monument. Let's get up there and like take a look at it and like get an idea of like what we want to do. All right, so this is our monument. It's super cool. I love this build so much. It's also our most recent build. But we have to put something in here. Well, one thing that we should do. Do we still have all those dyes over here? Yeah, we've got a ton of dyes. Oh boy, this is a mess. Oh my god. Oh gosh, what is going on here? Okay. Well, one thing I want to definitely get done is get some banners up. Let's go get some wool. Luckily, we have about a kajillion sheep. I don't know that I have any shears in here, though. Oh, I do. I might want to go make a new pair of shears, though, because those are probably going to die. Oh, one of my sheep escaped. And we'll get this guy. Oh, he's making a break for it. Got your wool. Grab a whole bunch of sticks. Now I'm trying to remember what the best way to do this is. Do I need, can I, if I make a banner, can I just dye it red? Okay, so you can't just dye a banner. What if I do it on the loom? Ooh, jeez. Uh, oh, ooh, interesting. Ooh, wait, okay. Oh my God, wait, I have such a good idea. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Um, we need some orange dye. Okay, so red dye, and then we do the bottom one. Yes. And then let's take that and let's put orange dye in here and let's do the top one. Nope. This one. Nope. That one. There we go. Only took 3 tries. Interesting. And then here, okay. We may want to take this actually. I think I want to grab this. Bring it up to the monument. Loom. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just grab all of these. And then let's just craft up all the banners. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do one of these and we're going to stick orange in it. And we're going to do orange from the bottom. And then we're going to take yellow and we're going to do yellow from the top. And then we're going to do another one and we're going to do yellow from the bottom. Then we're going to do green from the top. And then we're going to do green from the bottom. Then we're going to do blue from the top. And then we're going to do blue from the bottom. And then we're going to do purple from the top. And then we're going to do purple from the bottom. And then we're going to do, oh, wait, no. We're going to do magenta from the top. Then we're going to grab out some scaffolding. Ooh, we're stuck. Nope, we're good. Can't really see it right now because it's dark out, but here. Wait, where did it just go? Oh. I was looking there and I was like, it disappeared. No, here we go. So that's kind of what I have in mind. That is super cool. I am into that. If I want to do that on every one of these pillars, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm gonna need 66 banners. Oh boy, this is a long-term project. This isn't happening today. I thought it'd be easier, but that is so cool. I want that on all the sides, because that would be just like so just adds so much color, and I love the gradient it makes. I think that's so cool. So I am into that. We only have 2 banners right now. Oh wow, that was a quick dinner. How did you eat that fast, dude? It takes me so much longer to eat dinner. Oh my god. All right, let's throw this down and throw that down. So what I just did while you were gone, Will, you're sweet. Was I set up this like banner system in the monument, because it's all about like rainbows and colors, and I want, like, I think that looks so cool. I have to I need 66 banners though. I need quite a few banners. So we're going to have to mess around for a little bit while my sheep regrow their wool. Let's see. Have they all regrown their wool? Most of them. How much wool do I have in reserve? I should really check that out first. If I need 66 banners and it takes 6 wool for each banner, 66 times 6. Well, what's 60 times 6? That's 6 times 6 is 36, right? Maybe. Yeah. So 30, so I'm going to need 300 and like 70 something wool, which is quite a lot. Let's see. You might be having dessert, but it should be quick. Well, I'm probably gonna hop off pretty soon. I don't know how much longer. I gotta walk my dog at some point, but all right. We need to ramp up our wool production incredibly. I don't know. I don't want to like fill this area up with too many more sheep though, because they're still, yeah, like they're escaping when I open the gate, which is not good. Yeah, 360 wool. Okay. Oh, there's the other one that got free. I'm just like not even gonna bother. Getting them back inside is gonna be such a chore. This one's living his best life here. I know I could do that gate trick, but I aesthetically don't like the way those look, so I avoid it. But no, you're totally right. I absolutely could do that. At least I don't need to re-dye any banners, because I can just take those banners down and copy them. Where, okay, we need to start putting this wool somewhere that makes sense. We'll just put it there for now. So 64. Okay, so I'm gonna need basically 6 stacks of wool, which is a lot. I don't think that's gonna happen today. But we will keep periodically checking in on the sheep to get more wool. I'm gonna put those down. And oh, you know what I forgot about? I gotta grab is that glass. There it is. I should really get like enchanting with something right now, because I have 51 levels. I don't even know what to enchant, but I have 51 levels. Like what can I do with that, you know? Um I think I know what I want to work on. But oh, wait, I might not have the supplies for it. Let me see. What's my smooth stone looking like? We are out. We don't have any smooth stone. How do we not have any smooth stone? Where's my silk touch pickaxe at? If we want to expand the roads more, we definitely need some more smooth stone. So let's hit up the quarry and do a little bit of mining. It's not terribly engaging content, but I know with the elytra, it's just mending and unbreaking, right? That you can put on it. I guess I could like enchant a hoe. That's kind of like like a flex, like such a flex to make like a diamond hoe and like enchant it. A netherite hoe is a huge flex. Are you kidding me? To have enough netherite that you're like, I'm gonna enchant a hoe, or I'm gonna upgrade a diamond hoe. Like you don't like who needs a netherite hoe? I'm trying to think of like what else is like a good flex in Minecraft. Hmm. Definitely doing anything out of quartz. After my experience building that monument, having any significantly big enough structure built out of quartz, that's a flex. Because quartz is such a chore to gather. It's just it's absurd. I don't know. Can you think of any other flexes in Minecraft? I mean, obviously like piles of like diamond blocks and gold and stuff. Those are pretty big. I would need to kill a wither. And I don't even think I have any wither skulls yet. Oh, a netherite beacon. That is a huge flex. Are you kidding me? Yeah, definitely a netherite beacon. Because, like, even diamonds are easier to gather. Yeah, I've only killed the wither once in my whole Minecraft career. And it was it was a chore. I brought it like way down underground and I tried to keep it contained, but it kept killing me and I kept on having to run back and get my stuff. And I think at one point it like blew up like most of my stuff. Like I lost like a really good pick and my sword and my bow. So I was like fighting it with like totally crap gear by the end. And I think it ended up like breaking out into open air and I ended up like spawning a bunch of iron golems that tried like taking it on. Oh, another good flex. Oh yeah, dragon egg on a big server for sure, for sure, for sure. Um what is it? Draining an ocean monument. That's insane. People who do that, I just don't understand like the commitment you have to do that kind of stuff. Wow, this is a huge pocket of copper. This is awesome. Wow, that's a lot of copper. How much smooth? Oh, wow, we already have a ton of smooth stone. I don't even know how much more we need to mine. I'll do like one more layer. Oh, do invisibility potions work on Guardians? Can they not see you? That's like really good to know, just in case I ever want to take one of those on. That's really good to know. Okay, thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Yeah, I always like forget about potion brewing in Minecraft cuz again, like I was started well before potion brewing was ever even a thing, you know. That was such a new feature, and yeah, I never take I always take it for granted, you know, like I see people doing these incredible things like surviving certain battles or being able to fortify themselves in certain ways, and I just like I don't know. I'll have to look it up before I do it. But that kind of makes sense cuz don't guardians like use their laser based off of like line of sight? So if they can't see you because you're invisible, then you would be able to you'd be able to avoid their lasers or whatever those are, those beams of whatever. Oh yeah, wither skulls for decorations. For sure, a huge flex. I saw somebody post something on like social media the other day that was like, "Oh yeah, like here's this cool decorative thing that you can do in your house and it just takes like iron bars and some end rods and some wither skulls." And I was like, "Okay, well end rods for sure are like a tricky thing to get. And then wither skulls like so you're just going to use those for decoration like How about this? Eating only golden apples. That's a huge flex for sure. And not just like regular golden apples, like enchanted, like god apples, you know? Yeah, enchanted golden apples, the gapples. Dude, you do you. It's all good. All right, let's see. Let's see. We put down that we don't need the regular diamond shovel anymore. Really don't need the scaffolding either. Okay, so path from here, I think that's the move. Did you go have dessert? I was at the grocery store today and I was like thinking about how to be healthy and also be like a little bit more like economic. And I got myself just like a tube of cookie dough, just like a whole tube of it. And I was like, I'll just bake like one or two at a time. And then that'll be like my dessert for dinner, you know? What did you have? Oh, cake pops are so good. I love a good cake pop. What's the little YouTube, sweet YouTube? All right, so there's our path that runs all the way from here around and back to here. Yeah, that's gonna finish this up nicely. We'll have like a full ring around the valley, and then we can even do like another alternate path going like that way. And then we're gonna have to figure out stuff to put in the middle there. Whoops. I don't want that. Whoa. I don't want the F3 screen up. Here, let's pick up some more of this copper. Oh, it's so nice spending some extra time in this world and getting this stuff to finally oxidize. Get it off my front lawn. Is that fully oxidized? Yeah. I think it varies, honestly. I think sometimes it oxidizes like some copper blocks I've seen oxidize within like a couple days, but some of this stuff has been taking so long. But we're almost there. We've gotten through a lot of it. This roof right here is still, I mean, this build was so long ago, or it feels like it was so long ago, and this roof is just now finally becoming fully oxidized. I mean, it's mostly just weathered, but there's little bits of it that are becoming fully oxidized. It looks so good though. That was the whole color palette that I wanted to have work out with this. Because it's like the yellow with like the blue green. I think that's awesome. Oh. But yeah, I feel like copper, it kind of depends. It also depends on like where you put it. Because I'm pretty sure if you put like copper, like I had some copper like up against the wall and it was like covered, like it didn't get like a lot of sun exposure or a lot of rain on it. And it took so long to oxidize. It was ridiculous. Nice. We have over a stack of oxidized copper. When I break that down into cut copper, that's definitely gonna last a while. All right, I'm gonna go put down this dirt because we just got a whole bunch of it. What time is it? Oh my god, it's almost 9 o'clock. Okay. I think I'm gonna put down this dirt, and then I do think I have to sign off because I gotta walk my dog, and I still actually haven't really eaten dinner. I had like a late lunch, but I didn't eat any kind of dinner. So let me get back here. Dirt. Throw all this down. And plant stuff. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you, Will, for being my chatting buddy. Had such a great time with you talking about, like Lord of the Rings and Star Wars and Minecraft stuff and everything. It was so much fun to chat and sort of have a good time. I'm loving the vibe of these streams, and they are totally gonna be a regular thing. Definitely gonna try to do this at the very least once a week. Today was kind of special because I had an extra day off, but hopefully we can squeeze in at least one of these a week. So awesome. All right, well, I will see you later. You're welcome for streaming, and yeah. All right. Oops.